And the thing is, it's probably Neymar's. Okay, it's not Neymar's last World Cup, but this
When
one,
he's peaking.
yeah, it's his peak. Like he
If he
has
doesn't
to
do it-
If he doesn't do it now, he won't do it again. Boy.
He'll just be playing to try and do it. But
Yeah.
now he has to, like, everyone expects him to.
Expects him to perform, and he's fit. He hasn't had a lot of injuries this season.
His
He's on
sister's
form.
birthday is before his sister's birthday, so he's fully fit.
He's fully fit. So Brazil for me are gonna take it. Though.
I know. Now that they have a good squad. I know I'm scared.
No,
Now,
what you saying is taking it.
I'm still saying it's Argentina.
You and yours truly are both saying Argentina.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
So,
we are lying, boy. Too
It's
much.
World Cup season.
This
World Cup season.
It's World Cup season.
This
now.
production is
It's
too
World Cup
much.
season. Let's go.
Ibile, I'm taking leave for World Cup.
This one is too much, bro.
But let's go.
Fulltime food, sesibuyile food.
Esiphinde sabuya food.
Yeah.
Same day, but a different pod. The World Cup edition.
World Cup
World Cup
edition.
edition,
World Cup
boy.
edition.
We told you to stay tuned. We're
coming.
The content is coming in
I know
hard.
we're not resting.
Coming
At
hard.
all. Bagely big.
It's match day every day.
It's match day every day. Sunday in Qatar. Very international now, but yeah, it's full-time footy. The boys are back. The Red Devils and the Jesus follower.
Danko.
Mr. West, no, yeah, on the touchline. At least he's catching a break now that we're going to the World Cup.
Hey. He must choose wisely.
I'm on the 433 Instagram page.
Yep.
And they've just shown the number of times that each country has won the World Cup. So I feel like that's a very interesting note to start with.
Okay, wait. Who's top? I'd like to let's take
I
a
think
guess.
I know.
Okay. Who's top? Say it.
Brazil.
4
times, 4 or 5 times.
No, five times.
Five times.
Yeah.
Five.
Oh, but we were watching the documentary on Netflix as well.
Yeah,
You must go
captains.
check it,
Yeah, you must go.
Captains,
Yeah,
boys.
people must go check it out. It's very
Proper.
on Netflix.
On Netflix, captains.
It's a lead.
Oh, I thought it was this other this FIFA Uncovered, I think. This other
No. That one is
That
captains.
one follows the captains. So it follows Thiago Silva. It follows Luka Modric. It follows all people. I don't know why. But, I mean, it's fine. And then it follows the Jamaican captain.
I think it has to follow all people because
No, it's not all of them.
They played most of the World Cups, I think. Don't know.
It's not all, but they follow Aubameyang.
Yeah,
as
they
well.
follow Aubameyang.
Oh,
And I think he
not
posted
they
it on his Instagram,
Yeah.
telling people that they must go check it. It's a very, very... If you're a football fan, you must watch the thing.
Yeah.
It's proper.
And also retract your words. You see, I know football. You know, see, I know football.
Yeah, you try, boy. Yeah?
No, Uncle, he used to say, I don't know football.
Give you a star.
Oh, you mean with the Brazil thingy? So Brazil tops the list with 5 World Cups, and then followed by Italy. With
Italy.
boy. Italy. That time they didn't qualify for the World Cup, but they're the second most successful.
No, but we know.
country.
Didn't they play off in the playoffs with who did they play in the playoffs? And they beat them. You knew they were gonna beat them.
I think they played Portugal.
In the playoffs, right?
No. They were beaten by Macedonia.
No,
They were beaten by Macedonia.
Yeah,
but they had to play Portugal in the playoffs.
It was a semi-final of those playoffs. They had that North Macedonia and Portugal had some other team. I think I'm not sure what they had. So if they had won that game, then they were going to go face to face with Portugal.
Oh yeah.
But that didn't happen because they lost the first game.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Okay.
And then instead.
And then Germany is third with 4 World Cups as well.
So it's a tie.
Yeah, it's a tie. So it's a tie
Italy.
for Germany and Italy, boy.
And Germany has a chance to make it 5.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Everyone has a chance.
No, not to make it 5, please.
Oh, to make it.
And
Brazil has a chance to make it 6.
Then followed by Uruguay. Uruguay has 2. Hey, but it was a long time ago, 1930
But a World Cup
and
is a World Cup,
1950. Yeah, a World Cup is a World Cup.
Because even those 5, when you say 5, most of them are old.
Yeah, old.
It's
And
like this
then,
Champions League of
My
3.
woman and I'm playing soccer.
and then Argentina is also has 2, 1978 and 1986.
The
I think
third one is
1986 was when was Maradona, ne?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably
1986.
Diego Maradona.
And then France also has 2.
Everyone lovely.
France has 2, 1998. I think that was the Zidane one.
Yeah,
Then 2018, the one that we watched.
yeah.
Yeah, the Mbappe one. And then, ne?
Oh, France.
France.
Yeah, France. And then,
Mbappe's one.
yeah, Mbappe's one.
Mbappe.
And then Spain and England with 1 each.
So
And-
what do
and
they?
And the thank you.
Fuck you.
Thank you.
So okay, so when they say it's coming home, it's coming to. They only have 1 World Cup. How is it coming home when it's
Who
going
said
to
it's
England?
coming home?
Yeah, no, Angiti, that's where football started in England.
It's where it started.
no.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
they,
okay.
they are the one who
Yeah,
invented
they-
football.
they-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when they say it's coming home, they normally say it's coming back to
I
where it
thought
Or
started.
not in terms of World Cups and
No,
tournaments.
no.
Oh,
No, where
okay.
football
I
started.
thought maybe they had this
I
thing.
think they are bad heads.
No man, I think I thought maybe it was this thing about them thinking they own all the gold in the world because it can also be that.
Yeah, no, Mara,
The diamonds.
that's where
And diamonds.
yeah, that's where football started. They invented the sport.
But
So
you know
before
why
that-
you know why they started it there?
No, I don't.
It was a distraction for men after war. Dog. It
Is it?
became a therapy of some sort. It was designed specifically for that.
No
thing.
way.
But it's a long history, man.
Yeah.
But I can tell they
Ah,
did
but
a
no,
good
we-
thing. It works. Football works.
Yeah, football
Yeah.
works is
Football
works.
works to distract us from stuff. Look at us. Just look. Why aren't we having a podcast to talk about serious issues in this country?
We don't have an engineering
engineering
podcast, boy.
podcast.
That's how we engineers, man. It's crazy, boy. But I mean, we made this episode to talk about the World Cup. Who's gonna win it? We talk about the squads. Who has the best squads? Who are favorites? Who's the gents' favorites? I think I'm gonna start. I think Brazil are gonna win the World Cup. Based on the fact that obviously it's Brazil, they have superstars in their team. Neymar is one of them.
Okay, wait. They have a superstar.
No, I mean they have superstars. I mean like the whole team.
They have
They have-
a superstar. Who is
No.
who are the
Alisson in
superstars?
goal is a superstar. Edison in goal is a superstar.
Okay,
Thiago
it's fine.
Silva
He's
is
not
a
a superstar. He's
superstar.
not a superstar.
But Thiago Silva is a superstar. though.
Thiago Silva is
Thiago Silva
maybe
is a
let's-
superstar.
Maybe let's define superstars, gents. For me,
Oh,
superstars
okay,
are
he's
given.
seasoned.
In his position,
Should
Not-
we say-
not-
in this position, Thiago
Yeah.
Silva is
Yeah.
is world class.
It's
Like
world-
one of the
Yes,
best.
yes, that's what I mean. They are world class players. Then they are superstars.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah. No, I
He's-
take
he's
that
a-
back.
he's a world
Yeah, I
class.
take that
Yes,
back. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
There's
right.
only one superstar. You're right. By your definition,
Yes,
there's only
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. But Neymar is a superstar. Though.
That's the only superstar.
Yeah, they're world class players.
The world class
Yeah.
players. Yes, I agree.
Let's and then they've been with their coach Tite for
For long.
long now. I think it's his 3rd World Cup now, because he started in Brazil, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Then he took them to Russia, and then now it's their 3rd World Cup. So obviously they know his philosophy. No. I think it's his. How many World Cups have we had
Maybe it's the
since
second
2014? Second time, ne?
2018.
Yeah,
and this
same.
Oh
one.
yeah, it's his
Second
second time. But he won Copa America with them, I think. So he's been with them for a long time now. So I feel like the players know his philosophy. And,
When did they win Copa America? 'Cause
they win? I think they won it when they won it sometime.
It's
and
not
I
the
remember.
latest one.
Not the
because
latest one. The
they
latest
got
one was
thumped.
Argentina.
Okay, I
no?
know the latest one. Because personally, I started following Copa America. That time they played, Argentina was playing Chile like 3 times in a row. In the
Yeah, yeah.
Then they probably won it before that.
Yeah, no, they won it sometime.
Yeah.
I remember Gravity Jesus was playing when they won it.
Is it?
So it's very recent. Yeah, they
Oh,
won
yeah,
it
it
very
must be
recently.
recent.
It's just that I don't know when.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brazil, like they have a favorite football team.
Who stands out in every position for you?
For me, I feel like goalkeeping department, they have the 2 best goalkeepers in the world. defense.
But only one can play. Who will
I mean,
play?
only one can play, and I think Utite likes Allison, so he's gonna play Allison.
Yeah, Edison, I don't rate him. That
I don't
much
rate
a
him
short
as
stopper.
well as a short stopper.
As a shot, yeah, right.
He
And-
also makes very questionable decisions.
Yeah, sometimes.
Goalkeeping.
But I mean,
So-
in terms
so-
of being a footballer, Edison is a better footballing goalkeeper
But
than.
not for Brazil.
Yeah, but not for Brazil
Yeah.
because Brazil, Mhlambi, they don't. Yeah, they don't. But they do. Though. They play out from the
Sophia
back.
Pep.
But
They
it's
play
not
out
like
from the back, but it's not as intense as City.
Alisson can. Like if you look at
Yeah, he
Alisson
also
and
can.
what he delivers at Liverpool.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
distribution
yeah.
as well.
and
is
also,
really
I
good.
think that coach just prefers Alisson.
Alisson, yeah.
He prefers. He prefers Allison, and then in defense we have Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva is
Marquinhos.
world class, but Marquinhos.
Oh yeah, Marquinhos.
They have who's the other defender?
They left Gabriel Magalhaes.
Like that's what I don't understand. I was very shocked because you can say
I think he
Gabriel
was
has
also
been-
shocked.
yeah, he was also shocked. He was also very
He's the
shocked
only Gabriel from Arsenal they didn't take.
that he didn't take it. But
That
I
is,
mean,
all of them are Brazilian.
That's what I'm saying. He's the only Gabriel from Arsenal they didn't take.
but I mean, yeah, Thiago Silva and Marquinhos they stand out in.
How's their midfield? Just check quickly their midfield.
The midfield they have. Wait, let me just go
Wait.
quickly.
Don't skip the important positions in modern football. The fullbacks
Oh,
are
the-
very important.
Daniel Alves.
Okay, I see
Daniel
Alves.
Alves is there.
Is Danilo there?
Yeah, Danilo is there.
Ish.
Yeah, Danilo is there.
That's a shame.
Danilo is there.
Alexander is still there.
Ish. Okay, but
Yeah, Alexander
they
is
don't
still
have
there.
much. But Danilo, tell us.
Tellers is there, man.
It's a
I mean, Telles is a
project.
good player. Like,
Hey, but he's not world class.
He's not world class, but he's a good player.
Decent. I think they called him. But yeah, Telles is a good player, man. Like, he's a good player. To be on the bench.
Yeah, you know. Hey,
To be on the bench is a good
Yes,
player.
yeah.
But those are those. I'm trying to look for the Brazil squad. I can't find it.
you can't find it.
Oh no, yeah, I got it. I got
Very
it.
rare to find a squad, especially in the national team, where there is no position that is lacking.
Yeah.
I think if France was the only one in the previous one where you thought.
And that's why they deserve to win it.
Yeah.
But also, we spoke about Croatia. Me and him had an argument.
Yeah, no,
Like,
we'll talk about it.
Like we'll talk about it, but
In midfield, they have Casemiro, who's world class.
Big Cass.
Bosemiro,
Casemiro. They have Fabinho from Liverpool,
Yo.
which is also a solid.
We didn't even mention Fabinho that time when you said Fred, they need Fred. 200 midfielders.
Boy, we forgot about Fabinho.
Fred is
though.
there, dog.
But Fred is there. He made it. They also have,
He did.
they also have a big Bruno Guimaraes, boy. He's been
only
sensational.
Bruno that
Guimaraes,
Very
boy.
fun. He's a sensational
Aye,
for
donkey.
like. You see why I'm saying Brazil are gonna win the World Cup, dog? Like they are sorted in every department, dog.
Don't jump the
they'll
gun.
continue.
And like they have Lucas Paqueta, the player from Everton. He's
Paqueta.
also is cold.
Donkey. I think he plays. He holds number 10.
Yeah, he plays it. Yeah, he plays a
10,
10.
yeah.
He plays a 10.
For Everton.
Everton, Aston Villa.
Us-
West Ham.
West
Hey,
Ham.
But, you know,
people
you-
don't know
West
football.
Ham.
Yeah. I feel-
I just know that it's not Everton because your Everton
No,
is
it's
that
not-
young
it's
boy
not
you
Everton.
made up.
Yeah,
Gordon.
Gordon.
Was Gordon,
Gordon,
yeah.
Just bro, leave him alone. He scored, I think, on the weekend as well.
yeah. Oh, he assisted or something.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And then you can't talk about like the front line is just ridiculous, dog. Like
It's too much.
Ah,
But
the
they don't
front
have a front man.
I
Unless
mean-
they're gonna play Jesus as a 9.
Richarlison can
I mean,
play.
it's a fluid attack. Like you can literally play every player everywhere. Because if you look at it, it's Neymar, Vinicius Junior, Gabriel Jesus.
Okay, they do have a strike. What do you mean? They have Gabriel Jesus.
That's what I said. They're gonna play him as a front man.
Yeah, they're
Yes,
gonna,
'cause
but no, he's not a good goal scorer, but he's a good
But
finisher.
No,
he's
for
a
that
good
Brazil
finisher,
squad,
man.
that's what they need. Just like
They're gonna need him to just create those spaces.
Just
You know
like
what?
us now.
With work rate as well. Yeah, it's sensational, boy.
just the presence of a 9 makes the defense
They
shift.
have Anthony, boy.
Ish, boy.
Yeah, like
you must wait for the speed. You must wait for the speed.
and I feel like Anthony, that's where he's gonna showcase
Yeah, because it's
That's-
Brazil.
yeah, it's Brazil. Like he's
And they
gonna
like flair.
they
Yeah,
like
and
it.
it's not
It's
in
playing with
international
world-class
football.
players. You've said it's playing with world-class
Boy.
players. It's not like he's worried that there's no CDM.
Yeah.
The team's going to lose.
And international football, it's all about showing
And he
yourself.
works so
and
hard.
showcase-
Like his work rate is
yeah,
actually
it's very good.
It's very good.
very good. And then they also have Richarlison.
Richarlison.
Boy, Brazil are too much. They have Rafinha, boy. They have Rafinha in the
They
team.
can even play Rafinha.
They can even play Rafinha,
as a
dog.
strike.
Boy,
They
They
have
can play
Gabriel
any
Mart-
formation.
Boy, Gabriel Martinelli, who's been cold as well, boy. Brazil are too much. They
And
have
look at Martinelli as
Rodrigo.
well. Yo.
Rodrigo.
Hey,
dog. Rodrigo,
Mr.
man.
Champions
Real
League.
Madrid Rodrigo.
Real Madrid Rodrigo,
Mr.
bro.
Champions League.
Mr. Champions League, dog.
Flip. Like everyone in that team, in that front, can score, man. Like it's crazy. With
It's boy.
It's crazy,
Brazil are, and the thing is, it's probably Neymar's. Okay, it's not Neymar's last World Cup, but
It's
this
his
one,
peak.
Peaking.
yeah,
It's
it's
his
his
peak.
peak. Like he
If he
has
doesn't
to
do it-
If he doesn't do it now, he won't do it again,
He will
boy.
just be playing to try and do it. But
Yeah.
now he has to, like, everyone expects him to.
Expects him to
Yeah.
perform, and he's fit. He hasn't had a lot of injuries this season.
His
He's on
sister's
form.
birthday is before his sister's birthday, so he's fully fit.
He's fully fit. So Brazil for me are gonna take it.
I
Dog.
know. Now that you've they have a good squad.
Good squad, boy.
I know I'm scared.
No,
now.
what you're saying is taking it.
I'm still saying it's Argentina.
Argentina.
You and yours truly are both saying Argentina.
Yeah, can you just check the Argentina squad for me so that I say it correctly? Who are you rating?
And now that I don't know, I don't know football, so I'm rating Jimmy.
Where's the Argentina squad? I saw it here.
Yeah, but the Argentina
Yeah,
squad,
yeah, it
they have Emi Martinez.
Yeah, the Argentina.
Correct.
Yeah.
They're fighters.
They have,
I mean, Argentina has a good team, but I had this argument with this other person on Instagram that I'm like, they're saying Argentina's gonna win the World Cup, and I was like, no, why are you saying that? They said they have Messi. I'm like, how? They have
okay,
Messi.
that's not good enough reason.
Yeah,
That's
like
not
you
good
can't
enough.
say they have Messi.
Look at who Argentina is with in their group. Vele, they're gonna make it clean, dog.
No,
They have Saudi Arabia,
Wait,
they have
wait.
Mexico and Poland.
you see, the World Cup, when we talk about the World Cup, basically most of the time is the last 16 or the knockout stages. Because
Yeah.
if you're a good team, you should make it out of the group stages. Like it's not even
Who's
question.
Brazil with? Sorry for going off, but like I didn't check what Brazil is.
Yeah, you can check there.
Yeah, you can go ahead and
Yeah,
talk
but
about
Brazil,
the
I mean Argentina, yeah, as I was saying, they said they have Messi, and then I'm like, Argentina couldn't win the World Cup when Messi was at its peak. I mean, was at his peak.
Yeah.
And you remember the front line, it was ridiculous. They had Di Maria,
It
Aguero,
was too much,
Higuain,
there were too
Tevez.
Too many good attackers. And
Yeah,
the
and
rest of the squad
It was not a good
But
squad.
I mean, they had at the time, I remember in 2014 when they lost to Germany in the final, they had Mascherano in midfield. They had, I can't remember the other midfielder, but they were actually good. Yeah, Big or something like that. But they had a good,
I think they had a good squad.
team at
Good
the
squad
time.
in terms of like big names of players that are playing for big teams. But like when the 2014 World Cup started, like I never gave them a chance. Like we were watching, but like I never really gave them a chance because as a team,
Yeah, and they didn't play well. It's just that
even if
Messi
they
was
were playing
sensational
well,
in the
there
tournament.
was actually a lot of good teams because Spain was fresh off winning the World Cup and Euro.
Yeah.
Netherlands was hot, and you obviously can't write off Brazil and Germany.
Yeah.
So when you're thinking about you're not even counting them. So, but this time I'm counting them because I actually watched them. I watched them when they were shit, when they lost the Copa America twice. The reason they went to penalties because they were shit.
Yeah.
And then they won it, and when they won it, I watched the team. That's the team that has produced Martinez,
Yeah.
Lisandro Martinez.
But I mean, if you look at their squad, it's a decent squad.
It's a decent.
It's
So
not
it's
world
decent team.
class, man.
Yeah, it's decent enough to make it semi-finals, but I don't think they're
They're
gonna
not
win it.
gonna win it. I think quarters even.
Yeah, nah, but
For me,
semis are there.
Quarter-
The 2014 one. Because the 2014 one was like 1-0. Messi does something.
Yeah, Messi,
Nah,
brilliant.
man.
Right now,
For
I
me,
can-
I'm saying they won't make it past quarterfinals. Me,
Oh yeah.
personally.
Okay.
That's
No,
where
but it's
they
a solid
end
team because like they have Emi Martinez in goal. Then they have Armani. I don't know who he is. He plays for River Plate. They have Rulli. He plays for Villarreal. I don't know who he is. And then they have Otamendi. I don't know. I didn't know Otamendi still
I
playing
think that's
football.
I think that's their downfall.
Yeah, that's the.
No, but Otamendi is actually, I wouldn't say
He's not
good,
terrible. He's
but he's
good.
playing regular European.
But he's
football.
playing for Benfica, and
Yes,
Benfica
he's
is
playing
doing
for
well.
that's why I saw he was because playing regular European football, so probably will play him.
Yeah.
But I think it would be a mistake to play him ahead of Romero and Alexandro Martinez. Then they have Telefico.
Yeah, they have Tagliafico as well.
Too much.
Yeah, I think he plays for Lyon. Yeah, he plays for Lyon. Yeah, he plays in France. Kanji, who did he play for before?
Ajax.
Oh yeah.
I think it was part
Is
of
he a
that-
left back or right back?
It's left back. I think
Mm.
there's a full back. And then
And then
So
midfield.
he's a
the
left
other
back,
ones,
man.
the other ones, I don't know.
Fella, the bench
Pezzella,
warmers
Molina.
might not hear you. So
Who say Pezzella? Pezzina.
Pezzella, yeah, yeah, Pezzella. I think
I
it's
don't
Pezzella.
know him, but I saw him.
But they
in
also
squad.
have Romero from Spurs, and he's been good. Christian Romero is
Yeah,
good,
that's
man.
solid. Rock
Yeah,
solid.
Lisandro Martinez as
he's
well.
not rock solid, boy.
He is.
Romero.
No, Romero is
He's
solid.
rock
man.
solid. I wanna- For a
No,
defensive-
not rock solid, but he's solid.
he's-
No, but for a defensive team like Spurs or Conte Spurs, he's there. When you
Yeah,
have
their
to
best
name
defender.
a defense or the first name in the team sheet, it's
He's
him.
Romero, yeah, he's their best defender.
For a
He's
defensive
very
team,
good.
he's a good.
Mara has terrible. They have a terrible defense in general.
Yeah,
Yes,
they have a
for,
terrible,
Spurs,
yeah, they have
but
terrible
he-
defenders.
When,
but
when you say that,
Terrible.
yeah,
Oh,
everything
yeah.
about Spurs.
Oh, I know you're talking about terrible people, but that's fine. I'll call up. It's FIFA season, you know.
but for me, what stands out is the midfield. Like they don't have a good midfield.
Who's there in the midfield?
Paredes
Yeah.
plays for Juventus now. Juventus is shit.
No, but Paredes is a good.
Is he an 8 or what is
He's
he?
a 6.
Bravo 6.
Oh, it's a 6.
Six. Hold.
And then they have Rodrigo De Paul.
That's a 6.
But I
Also.
don't
Rodrigo Di Paul, number 7. Number 7.
Fights the right.
And also he can shoot. He can shoot.
And I think they also have Rodriguez. I don't know who he is. And I think this
Who
is
does he play
I
with?
think Ulo
Real Betis.
Lo Celso is injured. Yeah.
Yeah,
Real
Betis. And then they have Gomez. I think it's Maximiliano Gomez, ne?
Yeah, and Gomez also. Is
Yeah,
also,
I think it's
is also-
Maximiliano Gomez. He plays for Sevilla.
Plays for Sevilla.
And
If
then
it's
they
the
have-
Gomez from the Copa America, I don't know. Was a lot.
It was
But
a lot,
also
yeah.
Copa America is also it's not the World Cup.
Yeah.
It's a different standard.
Yeah, plus
to
they
the World
have
Cup.
less games
Yeah.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then they have McAllister from
Thank
Brighton.
you. Alexis McAllister.
Alexis McAllister.
Alistair.
Alexis McAllister.
Mr. Yostri will know
Yeah.
who we're talking about.
Yeah, he should know.
Him and Trossard.
Him and Trossard.
Him and Trossard.
Leandro.
I know
No, it was before our rebuild started.
I
Properly.
don't care.
But I mean, the front line is decent. They still have Di Maria. Okay, they have Gonzalez from Fiorentina. I don't know him. And then I mean Lionel Messi. I don't know who he is.
Lautaro.
Then they have Lautaro Martinez and they have Alvarez. Alvarez is a very good player for Man City. He's a very
but-
good
It goes to what I was saying that when City are not playing Haaland, they're playing Alvarez. Alvarez, any team will take him as their number 1 striker. Alvarez.
It's
He's
cool,
their
man.
second.
He's their second choice striker.
And he- best to Haaland, second best to
I
Haaland.
saw the
Chose-
goal he scored. In fact, he went click, click, click,
Boy.
yo.
Alvarez and then
I
they-
think
they have-
Nunes should be compared to Alvarez. Now.
I love
yeah,
Nunes,
he
boy.
is.
Oh, no, Nunes is
Nah,
trash.
but Alvarez is a
Nunes is
baller.
trash, man.
Nunes is not a
It's just
baller.
trash.
Oh, okay.
And they also have Diabala.
It means we agree.
Paulo Dybala.
Paulo Diabala.
And
boy.
captain, Mr. Number 10, Lionel Goat.
We spoke about him.
You can't just talk about him in pass.
Yeah, I mean,
Isn't that McAllister?
Oh, it's not McAllister, man. It's not. We've talked about Lisandro. Then they have Lionel Messi, but Lionel Messi has done everything in football, so there's not much need to talk about him.
Okana is your goat.
Yes,
Oh, he is your goat.
yes. Current.
But to be honest, boy, it's everyone's
So they
good.
left Garnacho out of the squad.
It's everyone's
He's
good.
still a small boy.
Messi's a lot, fine.
Yeah.
They
So he
left
said,
Garnacho out of the
Messi's a
squad.
lot, boy.
no, Canacho he scored his first goal, his first senior goal, his first goal in the Premier League this.
Oh,
last
so he's
weekend.
still a young
So
boy.
there's no way. There's
Yeah,
no good
still a
building
young
out.
boy.
Yeah, he's still a young boy.
Yeah, you'd rather take McAllister than
McAllister has proven.
McAllister
He
is
has
too
proven
much.
Chelsea wrong. Your squad.
Germany, boy.
Germany.
Hansi Flick.
Wait, before we go into
me,
this,
I believe.
why are you saying Germany are gonna?
Me, I believe in the coach.
The coach, but the coach doesn't play.
Please. Yeah,
Sule,
dog,
the
I don't know why we
ship
took Sule and left Max Hummels, dog. Like, if you saw that Dortmund game against City, we should have taken Hummels. Max,
retired in international football.
Yeah, I think he's retired.
I think he's retired,
he's
maybe.
retired.
Maybe
But-
that's the reason.
Maybe I don't know now. I'm just.
But his display was sensational.
Yeah, but Sule is also
He even got a man of the match performance or the award for that performance.
I think they took Sule because he was in that senior team. Then he went back to the development. He used to play for Bayern. Now they went back to Dortmund. So
Like
yeah. So
it's,
if you are taking Dortmund players,
he's
right?
young now. Because you know those players who they say he's still 20.
And they also took Mario Götze.
Go through the
Please
German
go to the squad.
No, I have it now.
It's
like
like
a case loose, we can take them both. I think.
Yeah,
Because
it's-
I don't know those players. I know.
Yeah,
I
I
think
know,
Ginza
it's-
is there, but
yeah,
Argentina is. I think
But let me
it's
see.
a tall football.
They have brilliant goalkeepers. I mean, they have Neuer, Ter Stegen,
Neuer will have as long as Neuer is breathing.
Trapp.
and Kevin Trapp as
As
well.
long as Neuer is breathing, you never give up
but
that
I
kiss.
told him there's Bella Kochep from Southampton. You know him, Mus.
If there's no player that is good in
defender.
Yeah, I
Southampton.
don't know him.
There is no
You
player.
don't Bella Kochep
I
at
know.
Southampton.
There is no player that's good enough to play
Okay,
the World Cup for
this-
Southampton. So
True boy.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna like that.
I'm sorry. What has it done?
Then there's
What is
no,
it?
there's Schule, obviously.
What has he
There's
done?
Rudy.
Okay, so you,
That's the only thing in defense that I trust. Carrera doesn't even start. Like go West Ham, Carrera doesn't even start, dog. Often.
no, it's their starts actually.
Is the start now?
Yeah, him and Zuma they start.
Oh, even Ken Zuma. Okay.
And
Yeah.
Keller used to play for PSG. So
Yeah.
Players are injured.
Yeah, that's why it's a starter.
Yeah,
Very clever.
but midfield, but
Yeah,
midfield
yeah.
we are solid.
Yeah,
Midfield,
yeah, you have that-
midfield
you have that Bayern end.
we have Joshua Kimmich,
And Goretzka.
we have Brandt, we have Goretzka, we have Gundogan, we have
Mario
Musiala.
Götze.
Boy,
We
you
have
see Brandt and
Havertz.
Musiala, boy, and Kimmich.
Oh,
Those
what
ones
a
are
boy.
ballers, man.
In midfield, we
Yeah,
are,
no,
we
in
are
midfield,
driving,
midfield.
we
I
are
think
driving forward.
Right back. They have too many
Like,
defenders.
Yeah. Probably they want to play Kimmich as right back.
and if you look at German football,
Compromise French.
for me, they've never had like a outstanding defense in terms of individual players. It's just when they work as a unit.
I remember the World Cup with Bete Saka, boy.
Exactly, like that's how bad it was, man. Like,
How can you know what was
like,
the
like,
Saka,
like I
dog?
think Philip Lahm was the only outstanding defender
Yeah,
they ever had. But apart from that, man, we've never had like that defense. But midfield, we are moving.
Hey, that
the
midfield-
German machine.
Hey, that-
The German machine.
But one thing about Germany, boy, they turn up, boy. Like
Hey,
for
boy.
World Cups, they turn. I don't know.
It's
Like,
only
I
the
don't know what it
2018.
is.
Except the previous one.
Yeah, except the previous one, but like they always turn up for
Boy,
big tournaments.
Thomas
dog.
Muller, you know Thomas Muller's energy. Yeah, gegen press, boy. they had your neck. You can feel it. So let's go to the forwards. It's fine.
Boy, talking about that midfield, I know that Toni Kroos is retired, but if it was up to form and if it was not Jimmy,
Toni Kroos should be.
If Toni Kroos was in that squad,
Yo.
Toni Kroos,
Oh, you
the
retired
current Toni Kroos.
from international
Yeah,
football.
because you saw how he performed in the last World
Oh,
Cup.
yeah,
and
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
leading
yeah.
the scapegoats and stuff. So
Oh, okay.
he retired.
Yeah, man,
And I
he
think
was
that's a good
terrible.
model. It's a good model to
Mara,
first players when
he was terrible in that World Cup.
The only thing that saved him is that free kick that
The whole
scored.
the whole team was terrible. It's not just him.
Yeah, but when the team,
But
when
most
team
of
travel,
that
they
team
look
is
at
not
the
here in
stars.
any case.
Yeah, I think it's
Most
only
of that team.
Leroy Sané and Thomas Muller and Kimmich who were.
But Sané didn't
Neuer.
even play as much.
That's them.
No, he left. No, he left Sané. I remember. Yeah,
Yeah, he
it was
left-
a big talking point. He left Sané when he was
Yeah.
still at Man City.
Muller was there.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Sané
And
was
that's
there.
why Sané came over. It's like German media and English media are the same.
Are the same, boy.
So you can see the forwards: Leroy Sané, Serge Gnabry, Adeyemi,
Too much. Plays
too
for
much.
one.
Muller.
Don't-
Too much.
Yeah, Muller, Götze,
And I feel like
Mukuku.
Timo Werner being injured is a blessing in disguise
Yeah,
because it's like
going to call him.
Yeah,
because
they
it's
were
gonna be
call it.
it's gonna be a fluid attack. Like there's no out and out forward. You're like, no, this one is
And-
clearly. I mean, he's there to score goals. Like it's a very fluid forward.
And as
front
much as they're
line.
not that good, but there's no questionable player that you can say, but Timo Werner. There are no question marks over any player. Even if you don't think he's a good defender, but it's not like you know him that much. We know Timo Werner, we know what he's done.
Or he's not a good defender.
Or we know what he has not done.
He's a defensive
It's a defensive
attacker,
striker, boy.
Defensive striker, boy. But also, Kai
makes the
Havertz was
space.
a bench in this team.
Now, but Kai Havertz does well
In
with
the
Germany.
midfield.
No, he plays
He's
plays as
probably gonna play
a
as a
false
forward.
nine. Yeah, he's a forward.
He's a false
but
nine.
he does well when he plays for
good teams.
For Germany, he scores goals. He's
Yeah,
very
but
creative.
I'd rather play Adeyemi or Mukoko over him. In any case,
Champions League winner.
thank you.
He's a Champions League winner, boy.
Literally, he is the one who won the Champions League.
Maybe let Mufaka ka final.
So basically, what you're saying, based on the squad that you've just mentioned now, Germany are going to win the World Cup. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying, also the coach. Remember,
Hansi
I
Flick.
said the big difference is going to be the coach.
keep big Hansi,
Big Hansi Flick, dog.
Danko.
Big Hansi
The Don
Flick.
Hansi
The Don
Flick.
of football, dog. One season, a few seasons at Bayern, he wins everything.
Then he
Everything.
leaves.
And then he leaves. He's
I
like,
had-
he
I had
goes.
to flip.
He goes 2 years before to prepare for the World Cup.
I had to
Are you
Flick is the
lying,
goat,
guys?
man. I had to
Hansi
Flick is
Flick
the
is
goat.
the
And his
goat.
expression at the line is always the same. Whether they are winning 2-0 or 7-0 like this.
Kiri, he's saying Mula, go on, continue. You see the scores that are gonna come out from this team, boy. Insane.
And he
World
doesn't
records,
smile, boy.
Eh?
He doesn't smile.
He
He's
doesn't
very
smile,
serious,
boy.
Okay.
And Mula smiles and takes out those vampire teeth. You know, boy. It's going down, boy.
Okay,
I'm telling you.
now that you've said what you, I know you said it's true.
Argentina.
Yeah.
Argentina versus Germany. You think Argentina can take Germany?
It's
That
not going
German
to
squad.
happen because Germany is not going to the final.
Oh, okay.
So now that you know that's the team that you want to be, but what other team is there to look out for, Jay?
England was supposed to be the team to look out for.
It went south.
No, guys, they're still mourning. Leave them alone. Leave England alone, guys.
You know what's the fucked up thing, right? You remember during the Euros, England's fans were saying it's coming back, it's coming home, it's coming home. Now, if you listen to every English supporter, like they're not optimistic about
Like,
this
they're not
team.
even talking about the World Cup.
They say I will
English
see.
media is not talking about the World Cup. And I think they went into the camps today, actually.
Yeah, they went into the camp.
I saw Maguire with
England,
his-
Maguire
England
is there,
fans
man.
and England people, England citizens are not happy about this team in Southgate, dog. Like,
Why is no one backing France? But let's continue. You were
yeah,
talking
I
about
mean,
England.
like
Sorry.
the English, even the English media, you know how they like backing their people, but like when it comes to Southgate, nothing they can see who tie this guy.
They already sold. That's why they question every move.
They
he
question,
does.
they literally
Everything
question,
he does.
but it's a questionable squad, though. Like,
That's why.
It's very questionable
I want
squad.
to hear the guys who, before he released the squad, were saying Southgate needs time, and that we are happy the country's giving him time. You know, like they've been saying he needs time, but I think he's been to what 2 or 3 World
Yes,
Cups.
it's time. They're giving
You've
time
had
for
12
this
years,
tournament.
You've had 9 years, like 12 years, dog, to like just do something.
Nah, but
Like, do
also,
something.
like this is the like golden generation of English players, and this man is not using them to their best ability, dog.
No, but it's not like really golden.
No, it is, boy. Like
It's not.
if okay.
Oh, actually, yeah, actually, you're right.
besides
Actually,
the
you're right.
injuries,
Golden.
Actually, you're right.
it is
Actually,
like
you're
besides the injuries. Let's say if every English player was fit, it was gonna
Actually,
they were gonna
you're
be
Rhys
right.
favorites,
James,
boy.
Rhys Matley's.
You're
Boy,
right.
like,
There's
if-
like actual good players, not overhyped players because they play in England.
No. Like
Like-
actually, it's actually good
Yeah,
players, dog.
they've
Good-
never had a squad like
Nah.
this good. Every
I mean,
position.
they had Gerrard, Lampard.
Mara, they take
But-
Rio,
Maguire.
but-
as well.
Better than the previous.
Yes, I
Tottenham.
think. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think it's
yeah.
if it's more. I think this one is more balanced because if you look at it, they have solid goalkeepers, they have solid defenders, solid midfielders, and
And also,
and an exciting front line.
and also, I think they also have like the perfect team to play this World Cup in terms of everything. They had good individuals, but when you look at how they were playing and the teams that won the World Cup and how they were playing, I mean, you cannot possibly outplay Spain or Germany with that team. As good as it was individually, but in terms of like player for player and the team compared to how the teams were being set up. Now we're playing with fullbacks. They have good fullbacks. Defenders, they have good defenders. Okay, not Maguire. Then in terms of attackers,
Maguire turns up in that team, but
you cannot turn up in the World Cup.
The thing is, the difference.
You cannot.
Like Maguire being in that squad, it's fraud, boy. Like it's
you should have called Tomori.
Like even Man United fans are saying, why is Maguire?
They could have even
squad?
played. Danny Ings is not there.
Boy, there's a lot of players.
Not Mings, Tyron Mings.
Tyron Mings is shit.
Tyron Mings is shit. Or Maguire over him.
No, they should have called
Maguire.
Tomori's playing.
Tomori should have been in this team, dog.
Right?
Like he's a better defender out of all of them.
He's not playing in England. Is he playing in England?
No, he's not playing. But he does. Oh, he won the Serie A, dog.
No, Mara, you know criteria is first. Do you play in England?
That's the downfall. That's the downfall.
You know.
But even Maguire doesn't play in England.
Jude Bellingham doesn't play in England. That was a good one, boy.
No, but he plays at
Yeah, Jude Bellingham doesn't play in England.
No, Mara, that's because he's the stand-up. Like, there's no way you leave Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no way. You
Unless
see
you're
him
Southgate.
against City. Yes?
Unless
going into the squad, right? I mean, no one has a problem with the goalkeepers that is picked. I feel like the goalkeepers is picked are the informed goalkeepers.
I'm just happy he brought in Kieran Trippier, man. Yo.
Yeah, he's the only one.
He's been chowing Kieran Trippier, dog.
No, but he likes him.
No, he chowed him when he was at Athletic. We didn't bring him on.
But he played. Oh yeah, you're right.
He chowed him.
Reece was performing,
Trent was performing.
Oh, yeah.
I think
They
he didn't
were
bring him
hot.
for the Euro, I think.
Yeah,
probably
for the Euro.
But he did play the World Cup.
Trippier was not performing that time.
It was that time when he left Spurs and he was going to Argentina. And now he's back in England. So
now he's back, man. He's back at the castle. He was
But
terrorizing.
if looking at the injuries that England has, I mean, in the right back spot, fullbacks, Ben Chilwell,
they still have a good team.
Yeah, they still have a good team. Trent is there, Trippier is there, Walker is injured, but I'm sure he's gonna be fit by the time.
Is he in the squad?
Yeah, Walker is in the squad. This is Maguire, and then it's Stones, Dyer. I don't know how Dyer is.
I don't know.
But I mean, he's been solid for Spurs. I mean, they play a back five.
Yeah, he has been solid for Spurs.
They play a back
Actually,
five.
he has been
so
solid
he
ever since he changed position to proper centre back. Now it's been decent than a City.
No matter how are they playing a back five, man, play a back four, man. No matter you're gonna expose our Trent, yeah, play a back five. Trent is gonna get exposed.
I'm very
protecting each other.
I'm very fascinated to see how he plays this team, because if you look at it, Trent is a right back, Trippier is a right back, Walker is a right back, right?
But Walker
Maguire is a
both,
centre back. No, he can't. Stones is a centre back. Dyer is a centre back. Cody is a centre back. Shaw is literally the only left back.
Yeah, he's
in this
gonna
team.
play Luke Shaw. He likes him.
So he's the only left-sided defender.
He's gonna
because Ben White is also right. Ben White is also right back.
I think one of those fullbacks will have to probably Walker. I put my money on Walker, maybe.
Yeah, Walker might try.
Because Luke Shaw is very injury prone.
Big Shaw.
And he's not consistent.
If let's say he gets injured first game, who is he playing? But I think he can play Trippier on the right hand side.
Yeah.
Because
but Shaw has been looking fit this season, man. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
The last
Big
3 games.
Big Shaw, boy. He's gonna put on a show, boy.
But I think the big talking point was midfield, because he took a lot of injured players here. And players that are off form, so
you should have taken a bet with. Rich James, because according to the reports.
No, I think they asked him, man. I think they asked him.
No. He wanted to go in.
Because
Yeah, but I'm sure his medical stuff.
Because there are players that they actually took because they know that they are not fit now. But if they make it to the last 16, because they just need 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, but you're gonna play a player who hasn't played the entire World Cup.
But if called Maguire, he's not played the entire season.
Maguire isn't. Kevin
I
Phillips.
told you he plays at the Carrington.
Kevin Phillips has
Kevin Phillips. You said he's played how many minutes?
53.
53
Man,
minutes,
I
and he's in the squad. And also, why
And
is
there's no
Gallagher
way.
in the team?
And
Like,
also, there's no way you
Conor
call
Gallagher.
Kevin.
why is kind of Gallagher in the team?
They
Like, I
asked
don't.
him and they said, he presses the.
Don't say welcome to press.
So he's going to play a press.
Doesn't even stand.
Man, this doesn't make sense. So he's gonna play a press. Gareth Southgate.
I don't know.
I don't see.
Ever
England has never played a
since
press.
when did he press?
Like, since when?
He has never pressed.
Hey man, this England team is
And also,
it's
you
all
don't
over
you,
the
you
place
don't
now.
call a player that hasn't played the whole season for him to sit on the bench. So Maguire is going to play. Phillips is going to play.
And also, he likes Mason Mount, and Mason Mount has been on
He's
form,
been on
and he's
form.
gonna play as well.
He's
So
in
He's
the
not going to
squad.
play
Yeah,
medicine.
he's in the
He's going to
squad.
play. He's going to try and play his.
You know, the
World Cup
only
squad.
thing from the, I'm just glad he brought in Medicine, man. But that's in the forwards. Like, he can play Medicine as a midfielder, it's fine.
He is a midfield. Medicine is
He
a
brought him
midfielder,
in
but he's not
as-
going
as
to
a
play. He's
forward.
not going to play him
As a forward.
ahead of Mount, unless Mount is playing. Because he likes Mount. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes Mount, and he doesn't play with the 10. Like,
And also,
Yeah, I
Mount
think-
is good
and-
for, yeah, I was about to say he's a good fit for that team.
yeah, and he doesn't play with the 10. So it's like, the only reason why he took James Maddison was because of the press, like Max said. If it was according to him, he wouldn't have taken Maddison. And I don't think, based on his system, he's gonna play
And
Maddison because it
initially, they
doesn't
were
fit.
saying he took a 25-man squad or something like that.
No, 26-man squad.
Oh,
Or-
okay. Initially, the media was saying it's a 25-man squad. And I was like, yeah, man.
But also, why is also Jack Grealish? Why is he there? Like, I mean,
Why?
guys, no man.
That's the thing. The downfall of England is going to be the media.
But I
It's
think,
like-
you know what I also think, man? I think England coaches are just, like him specifically, he's just lazy, man.
No.
Like he watches the top six. Let's be honest. I feel like he just watches the top six when they play, and then he chooses whoever he likes from there.
But no one does that. Not even you do that. If it's a good team playing, you like Crystal Palace, you go watch Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Then you cannot do that as an England manager.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like for him, Okari doesn't have a technical team
No, I think-
to start with. Like, Okari, he just goes. I mean, before the selection of the squad, they showed him once at one match. I think they even said Gareth Southgate is here. Like, it's like this man. So all this time, it's either he's watching it at home or he's watching YouTube videos analyzed by Shafu. He's watching Fulltime.
What are you saying?
No, I think England is being killed by
He's
politics,
watching.
man.
Yeah,
Politics.
there's a lot of
It's like
politics. as
here
well.
in South Africa, you can literally pick the good players, but someone will come and say, "But I didn't pick him because he's a Chiefs player."
No, but like remember this.
There's no way- sorry,
no,
Paul.
remember these things are like interests. You want to firstly push English football. That's the first.
Before
thing.
you win,
For them, it's all about English football, showing that we give chances to young English
the World
boys
Cup.
who are playing in. It's almost you want to keep English talent in England.
yes,
that's,
I
that's the whole
understand.
focus of the thing.
No, I understand that, but take the best English players that are available. There is no way you're taking Grealish and Boyd is not going to the World Cup.
Boy,
Boyd has been, if you're looking for players to score goals, players that are on form, and Boyd has been
Gerard
coached
Boyd.
by good. It's
But
not
he
like
doesn't play
he's
for a
scoring
big
because
club.
it's not like
He
it's
doesn't play for a big club.
West Ham are a big club.
yeah, I mean they're a decent club. No?
They're decent. They're not big.
Okay.
But I mean, there's players who have been on form, like wingers. I mean, I feel like, okay, England is blessed with wingers. I mean, you have Bukayo Saka, you have Sterling, like...
Still,
What's Sterling there?
I don't know, boy. But I mean, Sterling does well in an English shirt. And he trusts him, Guti is going to produce,
I think
like in the World Cup.
I think
So-
Southgate has players that play for good managers in their teams. Then just like Jordan Henderson, Southgate.
Why is Jordan Henderson there also?
So
Maybe
Jordan-
for all leadership, ne?
Jordan
It's a
Henderson?
leadership
Jordan
thing.
Henderson
Yeah, it's a
can't
leadership.
do
But-
anything in English shirt. So
But he hasn't won anything. He can't win. But England as well hasn't won anything.
Yeah, but I mean, he I think I understand picking Jordan Henderson because you need players like that in the dressing room to. I mean, if things are not going well, he knows how to how to speak to players and how to motivate players. So I think Mhlambe, that's why it's not based on footballing reasons. The reason why he picked Henderson.
I feel like he watches these players playing in their good teams, so they're actual good managers, where they're coached. Like just like Sterling. Sterling is a decent player, but with good coaching, he is on class. Just like what he was for City. Henderson is a good with leadership, but with good coaching, he can actually do something. It's decent. It's actually it's decent. I think in the midfield, if he's being coached well, then you can't say because you are calling all those players together going to perform without coaching. It's
he thinks he's not gonna do that, and also he's relying on the like. I told you, man. It's like he wants to get there and say, "Boys, let's go. We are here. We are here." We say, "It's
and he's right, like he doesn't have tactics. It's just vibes, boy.
Like he just says that's why he wants to press, but he doesn't play a press.
No tactics at all, boy. Who won't pass deserve? Like he's been out of all the midfielders here, ne? It's only Declan Rice and Bellingham who are better than James Ward-Prowse at the moment.
You can make a case against Ward-Prowse. The others, even if you drop whoever you think, they will be.
So, okay, who are you touched that they're not in the squad?
Who, me?
Yeah.
It's Jared Bowen and Tomori.
For me, to Tomori, Ivan Toney.
I don't know. There.
I mean, Kane is there. Number one. Why didn't he bring Ivan Toney, dog?
Ivan Toney
has been
compete with Kane.
No,
but it's like
Wilson.
He took Wilson. I mean, Wilson is a good striker.
No, he's hype. It's hype. Remember, Newcastle is on
the
rise.
Midfielders or those attacking players.
Yeah, and if you look at the goal scoring record, Ivan Toney has more goals than Callum Wilson. So I don't know why he didn't. Ivan Toney did a madness, boy.
On the weekend.
That thing that you're saying, it takes players that are playing for big teams.
Like Ivan Toney deserves to be in that
tournament. You need those players.
Yeah, you need.
Ivan Toney is like a penalty specialist.
Boy.
You never know what is going to come to with penalties.
No, but also, man. I mean, Ivan Toney has proven himself time and like that. The boy is just good. Like,
okay, maybe
in a trash team. Like, remember, he's okay. Maybe not to say trash. United fans are not allowed to say that. But like, but Ivan Toney is cold, man.
Ivan Toney is cold, and he deserves. For me, he's the biggest disappointment. Like he had to be in that team, dog.
I saw Mings was there saying disappointed. Then they brought him on. They were supposed to. At the exact moment when they were supposed to defend, he slipped and left. That's why.
But it's for you, it's Tomori and
Tomori and Bowen. For you,
Jared Bowen. Man, I don't see Bowen being.
I mean,
I'm not angry
that Jared Bowen didn't make it because if you look at other wingers, I mean. Rashford, he does well in an English shirt as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that.
And he has nerves of steel.
And there's Foden as well.
Yeah, if they've left Gallagher for someone like. Because Gallagher is that for me is the number one questionable. The next one is Grealish.
Yeah, why?
But I understand Grealish plays for Manchester City.
And he was a number 10. It's the biggest transfer.
And it's weird
because he's the biggest transfer in England. How do you not do that?
English players are weird because when they play for smaller teams, they don't pick them. They cry out loud for not being picked. Then they make the step. They go to a bigger team. Then they are not at that level that they were. Because before Grealish, they never used to pick him because he was playing for a championship team. Even though people could see that he was a good player, he was not picked. Then he got picked for England. Now that he's playing then he got signed by City. Now that he's signed by City, now he's undroppable all of a sudden. It's like Maguire. Maguire was playing for Leicester. Fine, good, they pick him for England. But now that he's playing for United, now they can't drop him for England. Yeah. But if he was still playing for Leicester, they wouldn't pick easy.
Him. They wouldn't pick him at all. If he was still at Leicester, they wouldn't.
The philosophy is simple.
The philosophy.
It's the philosophy. It's better to be on the bench in a big club.
Because you play for England.
You play for a big club.
Nah, but I mean, as a footballer, you want to play football.
No, I'm saying
there's no need to play.
I'm saying from the point of view of Gareth Southgate, guys. I'm telling you, this is the mind.
Okay.
Of Gareth Southgate.
Then goes to the bench. He started into the bench.
and then it ends there.
Show me benches on the sheet.
He says I wants to see the bench, boy.
But I mean, it's not only England that are in the World Cup, guys. Like there's also other good players.
France. We didn't even talk about Chomeni and you're like,
I feel like-
and Kamavinga. You guys are like,
I mean, no, but France
that
are the
double pivot they can do.
yeah. No, I mean France. Obviously, they are one of the favorites because they are World Cup champions, and
But
they
that midfield, I think
It's
the only
unproven.
concern is experience there.
yeah
unproven.
it's unproven.
Good talent.
I mean, they have a good.
Even in Madrid, they've never played together. Like,
Yeah, they have a good young team because if you look at it, Loris. Also, this is their team, right?
just say
There's
it
Lloris.
from goalkeeper to.
Yeah, so there's Loris, Ariola, plays for West Ham, and then there's Mandanda. Hey, Mandanda is always going to
It's
World Cup, but
big.
he's been there, but he doesn't play.
Big.
Dog. And then defenders is Konate. Konate is a good defender.
Good.
Pavard, good as well.
I rate
he's
Pavard.
shaky.
I rate
I mean,
Pavard
he's
as a
a-
winger, man.
He's a right back.
Right back, but it's not.
And then there's Kunde.
Nah, I mean,
Yeah, he's not a modern day
he's a
right back. Then there's Kunde.
solid.
And then there's the Rolls Royce. William Bloodclot Saliba. I think he's gonna start in the World Cup.
But
right?
hey,
It has to be him and Varane.
And Varane also.
But he's not fit yet, or Varane.
Upamecano not there.
No, Upamecano is there. So it's Theo Hernandez, Lucas Hernandez, and then this Disasi guy. I don't know
And then
him.
the steel.
Yeah, and it's Theo and Lucas Hernandez.
Yeah.
Then it's Disasi. He plays for Monaco. I don't know him.
But
Upamecano
that defense is sick because if you
and
check,
Varane.
they can actually play a defense that plays together. That's Upamecano and Lucas Hernandez. They
play together, yeah.
That's standard. They play together. But
Yeah.
also look who are leaving out. You're leaving
Yo, Saliba.
You're leaving Kunde.
It's a good team, man.
It's a good team.
It's a good team. It's a
And
very
Theo
good team.
is a starter.
Theo is a starter.
Too
boy.
much.
Too much.
Captain.
Theo
Theo is
is-
too much.
And this is the reason why Tomori should have been picked as well.
'Cause
Because he plays on the same side as
Says
Theo,
he
and it's a
plays
solid,
with-
a solid side. Boy,
For
Milan,
a
dog.
full back to do what Theo is doing, you have to have good center backs, especially if you're playing a back four.
I mean, their midfield is very shaky, dog.
Because of experience.
Yeah, because of experience. Because it has
But all the
Chouameni.
experienced players are injured, man.
Yeah, Kante,
But-
Pogba.
Man. But you can't bring in Pogba.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Who has scored the World Cup final goal that you know as a midfield? Next.
We wanted to see tournament pop.
Tournament Pogba is different.
Pogba is different.
Yeah,
Pogba is
tournament
different.
Pogba is
He's
New
motivated.
hairstyle.
What is motivated
You
is
wanted to
different.
see a new hairstyle, boy.
No, even Mourinho said it that other players they are tournament players. They are not motivated in the long run. They need things to end now.
Yes.
Now, short-term goal. What are we winning?
And then they also have I'm okay. They also have Veritaut. I don't know this one, but he
Nice.
plays for Marseille. Then they have Rabiot,
Hey.
and then they have Matteo Canduzi.
Okay.
And then there's-
Arsenal.
yeah,
But it's
and
good.
he plays.
Decent.
I watched him in the Champions League for
Yeah, it's
Marseille.
decent.
He's very, very good. Then they have Kamavinga and Fofana. I don't know this Fofana guy.
Yeah, that for fun. It's not Wesley, boy.
No, it's not Wesley.
Well,
He plays
I
for
saw,
Man-
I said it's not the Leicester one because I think I've never seen him playing for
Chelsea.
Chelsea. The only time I saw him was he got injured.
And then their front line is ridiculous as well.
Kylian
right?
Mbappe.
Boy,
Kylian Mbappe.
And they will always call
Mbappe.
Griezmann.
Eh?
Griezmann.
Yeah, he's there, boy.
And
There's
Giroud
no
is
way.
back.
Giroud's back.
Yeah, Giroud is back.
But he
boy.
won them the World Cup. They had to. They had to.
Giroud is
In the
back.
absence of
man.
Benzema, he was the Benzema.
Performing in Serie A.
Yeah, he's performing, and Benzema is there. Ballon d'Or winner.
Not absent.
How can you leave out the
there.
Ballon d'Or winner, boy? Christophe Nkunku. Nkunku is
I think that's
cool.
it. I think, because okay, we'll do,
Behind Brazil, this
we'll
is the
do it
best
some
front
other
line.
the next episode because the World Cup always has breakout stars, and I think it might be one of them.
Yeah, Nkunku is
Nkunku
good.
after this is
Might
going
be.
to
He's going to a big club. boy.
And they said,
Yeah,
I
he
think,
will, he will.
I think
Maybe you do it as a sub.
Yeah, either way.
It's Dembele, it's Mbappe.
Hey, boy, there's Dembele as well.
no. But
There's
he's still going to
Coleman.
be a breakout star.
There's Coleman as well. Kingsley Coleman. Hey, boy, there's a lot of good players here, dog. I mean, I think behind Brazil, France has the best attack
You
in
see,
the World Cup.
with I think Germany and France, they're almost the opposite. Because Germany, the defense, yes, but it's
Yeah.
questionable.
Yeah.
But for midfield going forward,
Yeah, it's
they're very
proper.
questionable. With France, it's the defense, the midfield, not
Yeah.
so much. Then the attack.
The attack is ridiculous.
But you can't play
man.
without a midfield. There
You can't play
You
without a
can't.
midfield.
You can't bypass it.
But one thing I've seen with Chouameni when I watched him is he's very good. Like
I think,
Chouameni is a baller. It's just that obviously the experience thing will come into effect. But I think he's a very, very good midfielder, man.
plus one injury, done.
So it's only Chouameni, and you can't trust Rabiot. Rabiot
Rabiot can
Rabiot
play.
is
He's in that squad. though.
Rabiot plays. He can play CM. At some point, he was playing right back. He's a utility player.
He's a versatile player.
He's very versatile.
And I'm sure they selected him for experience.
I mean, there's also we can also I think we running out of time. We can shout out other teams as well. We have Spain. Spain have a decent team as well.
But
I think
they
the standout.
But young squad.
Yeah, it's a young squad. Standout players, obviously, it's Rodri.
Busquets.
Busquets. Pedri, Gavi. And then they have, their defense is shit. Defense is shit, boy.
Oh, Pau Torres is there.
Yeah, Pau Torres is there. Yeah, so.
Eric Garcia.
Yeah, Laporte is also there.
But all those defenders, they are nowhere near the defenders that have counted.
Yeah.
Nowhere near.
Even their forwards, Morata.
Dani Olmo.
Dani Olmo is there.
Ferran Torres.
Ferran
Torres will never win you anything.
Boy, they have Inaki Williams, dog.
Inaki Williams, this is not athletic people.
But I also have Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati is.
Ansu Fati, as much as I like.
They said Ansu Fati must win them the World Cup.
It's not He's not reached his levels that we can reach.
Where do you think Spain are gonna get to?
Hey man, I don't know.
I mean, but it's a good team. But I think round of 16 and quarterfinals.
If they meet Germany is winning. Any team, if they meet Germany.
But also, we don't need to say the squads, but Netherlands.
Yeah, Netherlands is also a good team. Netherlands is also a good team.
Even everywhere they've I think they've
Gakpo
is too much.
Gakpo is solid.
Okay, I understand.
They have Memphis.
Yeah,
Memphis. To be real honest, when Barca signed Memphis, they were not saying that Memphis for Lyon. They were signing that Memphis for the Netherlands because there is too much. And for the Netherlands, it was Koeman's player, so that's why he wanted him to play.
When also they won the Euro.
Yeah, did they win the Euro?
Yeah.
Nah, they didn't.
When Van Dijk was being hyped.
Nah, they didn't.
They lost the Nations League.
Portugal.
They lost the Nations
League. They lost to Portugal.
Yeah.
They haven't won shit, boy.
Yeah, but I'm
they
saying
were a good team.
Yeah, I'm saying
they were a good team.
They were a
Decent
good team.
team.
That's when they were hyping Van Dijk. for
But with Memphis in that team, Memphis cannot. I know he has not played a lot of football, but Memphis in that team.
No matter that squad is proper. Like, and then the defense.
They have that young Xavi Simons in the midfield. It's a good player to look out for. I think he plays for PSV. Traumatized Arsenal.
Yeah, he's very. I mean, there's a lot of good teams. There's also Belgium. Belgium are also a decent. Lukewarm. I mean, they're
playing for Belgium. Who's playing for
Vertonghen.
Trossard. You must look out for Trossard.
Oh, Leandro.
Yeah?
Leandro Trossard.
Yeah, Leandro Trossard is good.
Inside.
But the thing is, he plays left wing, and that's where Hazard plays. No?
Amara Hazard is
going
to play.
It's not like
they're gonna
and they're going to play Hazard.
I think maybe they continue this back three thing.
Yeah, it's going to continue.
Because Carrasco usually plays wing back.
No, please mention the biggest player who also did an interview. Big Rome.
Yeah. But where is Romelu Lukaku, man? Because he's not even playing for Inter. Like, I don't understand what's going on.
It's a side hustle.
He's doing a tell it all. He's busy.
You're lying, boy. You're saying the rotation.
Yeah, rotation is his sessions.
You're lying,
boy. He did a tell it all. That's not even trending.
It was lies.
He fucked up his career, dog. He fucked up his career.
Then he went back to Inter. Then he did another turning point. Going to Chelsea was a mistake. The first thing. And that time he's still a Chelsea player. Even now, he's a Chelsea
Even
player.
now, he's still a Chelsea player, bro. How big is his contract with Chelsea, man?
I think it was 5 years.
You,
Yeah, but the long I drag.
So he also needs to
intimidating.
go pull a Ronaldo to basically leave the club.
He did.
But he did.
Then he got a loan. He got a loan.
Man, it means his wages are not that big, dog.
No, but I'm sure the wages are covered by Inter.
Nah,
No, but even then, Inter can't keep on paying wages.
Yeah. They're not even playing him. Like, I watched all 6 Champions League games.
Oh, he was injured.
Oh, he was
He was
injured.
injured,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But he's back.
Oh, he's back.
He's not in the squad.
No, he is in the squad.
What's he, my
Yeah,
boy?
he is in the squad.
Portugal squad. How do you feel about it?
I mean, hey, Portugal. For me, Portugal, man, hey, they don't play nice football.
I
dog.
feel like they've outlived
They've good
their-
players. They've good players. It's
They
just
need
that
to sweep out. Né?
yeah, they're not exciting to watch. I mean, they have brilliant players. Cancelo. They have they have Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, they need to sweep out. No,
They have
it's fine.
Cristiano Ronaldo, João Felix.
They need to sweep out.
Like they have decent players. Jose Sa is a good goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Ruben Neves, but like they don't play good.
No,
football,
they
man.
need to sweep out. Like that old generation, ya go Portugal, Ronaldo.
Also, look at the way they qualified. Like you can't take the team like that
Even the
serious.
last game that they played, it was not even qualified. I think it was a friendly or it was this Nations Cup. The last one when Ronaldo played and he was even the Portugal fans, they were not even happy.
His knee did something.
I don't know what happened, but it's that game, the same game. When he came back, United was playing 6. They didn't play him. Then people were saying, I should have played Ronaldo. But in the last game that he had played in the international it's not like it's Mazulali. Watching there.
But I mean, it's gonna be an exciting World Cup, dog.
But we're looking forward to the
yeah,
World
it's
Cup.
looking forward
it's
to
gonna
the
be
World Cup.
insane
It's gonna be insane,
games.
boy. Like it's gonna be crazy games, dog. People should enjoy the World Cup, Mvana.
Who's your what do you call it? White card?
Or dark horse.
The dark horse.
For me, I don't see any.
I don't think Croatia can do it again. I would have said Croatia.
Can't be a dark horse
Nah,
because
nah.
once you are known, you can't be a dark horse.
Yeah. Plus, also their
Now
team
we
is
are looking
old.
at you.
Also, their team is old, man.
What
Like
can I say?
it's too old.
I think Vida is still there.
If Vida is still there, dog. Like
I think-
their team is too old, man.
I'll watch the first round of games.
Yeah, and then
after
I'll
the
tell
third
you a
time.
dark horse.
Which is like,
Yeah.
I will never watch it.
Maybe Qatar, maybe the hosts. You never know.
So Qatar,
Hey, man, a lot of people are complaining about Qatar, dog. They're like, hey, they're
Yo,
not
man,
ready.
the people are banning like these petitions going out. Like
What's going on there?
No,
Like,
but-
like it's yeah.
Yeah, it's simple stuff. When they built the stadiums, I think they were using
Almost modern day slaves.
yeah,
Or-
modern day slaves.
slaves,
People were
or-
dying. I think the figures more around
Yo,
like
it's
15,000
crazy,
people
man.
that were
15,000
that have
died.
lost their lives
in the building, and that's just in the building.
Yo.
But you must understand, even when they were awarded that bid for FIFA, before the FIFA World Cup, there were still questions because of how they just sacrifice people at the cost of developing everything.
And also,
Yo.
now having said that, there is also an agenda against Qatar because they are one of the countries that they live with their own values. Because the first thing that I saw is that they don't subscribe to the LGBTQA community. They don't subscribe to that. That's the first thing. So
It's an issue.
so already. Yeah, so already they
yo.
so already they are being attacked.
So it's like, but it's also valid, man. Because if you think of where football is like where we watch Premier League, we say no room for racism, no room for what. But now you go FIFA as an organizing body. It goes to host the World Cup in a place like that.
Yeah.
But also the other thing, they're saying FIFA itself hasn't paid Like it's not even compensating
For the
the
development.
families, like the families
okay.
of the deceased. Whereas they're gonna make billions of dollars. We know, that thing is a huge deal.
And
Like
then-
almost half the world is watching the World Cup, man.
And they wanted to go. That's the thing with FIFA or the agenda chance in general. You see, when they say here we don't want this, then FIFA will like because they need to include that. Then they push it to that point.
Yeah.
Now I think there was a suggestion or there's rumors of them wearing those rainbow captain band, just like they do in the Premier League. And then Hugo Lloris actually spoke against that. He said, because he is going to be the captain, so he's the one who's going to wear it on that card. so he said that he doesn't think
It's a good
doesn't
idea.
think it's a good idea because even in France, when other people come from other countries, they actually
Have
would
to
They
respect.
would love people to respect the way the French people live. So
Yeah.
if they're in Qatar people, what are they called? Or the people from Qatar, the Qatarians.
We need to start learning. Eh?
Yeah, so
yeah.
But Vela, what are they called? Is it Qatarians? What are they?
I don't know. Catalina.
So if it's not allowed in Qatar, there's no need for players to go and protest. And how we put it is in simple terms. Footballers, they play football. Politicians and FIFA, they must take care of the politics. Because this thing was planned 10 years ago. And the people who are playing the World Cup, they've actually worked hard to qualify for this. And it comes every 4 years. So you can't go to the World Cup and then focus on other things.
On
That's not football.
other messages like that you want to
Yeah, that's
take.
not football.
I think
It kills the whole-
the Chasing the Sun, the rugby documentary in South Africa said the same thing. Like football is like sports in general is not a place for politics in general. And also, you remember even when they stopped the knee in the Premier League for a bit, it was also to drive the same message. Like it shouldn't be politicized to that extent.
But I mean, everything is politicized, dog. In the
No
world.
man,
No,
not
yes,
like that.
yes.
You can't. Politics run the world, so you can't. You can't separate football from politics.
Yes,
because
but-
obviously, the awarding of the bidding process, like it's very very politically driven. So you can't say you're removing politics. Like I don't get it.
Yes,
You can't separate politics from politics. Is there in our daily lives? Politics is there in economies. Politics is literally we live politics.
But
So
I think-
you can't separate it from anything.
No, but I think we're not saying they must do away with politics. We know politics is there, but the
must
thing is
respect.
that the politics are there, but don't come with a certain agenda, which is
Don't attack
politics.
that count.
For example, it's like they say when Popper was wearing, or I think also Ahmad, a lot of players from Africa or who are linked to Africa, when they were protesting against Palestine, when they were standing with Palestine and what's happening, they said you must not
You
involve.
remember?
Yeah,
politics.
So
and
also
football.
there's that bias as well.
And then
Like,
when there was war, then they said
yeah,
they pick
so
a side.
I
All of a
think
sudden,
a few months before what you're talking about, Pogba came or players came, they wore Free Palestine.
Free Palestine T-shirt. They said no
And then a couple of months down
was
the
war.
line, people are wearing Ukraine.
because there was the war, and they force you to.
force everyone to have a
support
moment
Ukraine.
of silence
Yeah,
for
so
Ukraine.
if there's no
it's
politics-
a biased view. What about Russian players who are there?
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
instance.
Because also they're not responsible for what's
Hence why I'm
happening.
saying you can't separate politics from football.
Yes, but
No,
don't
no,
push
but
such
keep
thing.
it
Yeah,
away,
but don't
because-
push it
because
to football.
Remember, in a place like Europe, like let's say you're playing in La Liga at that time, or in the Premier League as a Russian player, you're not responsible for what's happening.
But somehow you are, because
It's
you must come and say you stand with.
Yeah, and the only way you actually come out right is by speaking against your president and saying I don't support what's happening.
And you can't do
that. You can't do that,
Amen.
especially because Putin is gonna put you in your place after that.
Or in a coffee.
I don't know, but
Hey man, it's gonna be an exciting World Cup, man. I'm looking forward to the
I don't think
conversations.
so, man.
Top goal scorer, quick before we end. Top goal scorer.
Kariba basic.
Yeah, Karim.
Keep in mind that the top goal scorer is most likely the player that's going to go far in the tournament.
I think it's gonna come from Brazil. It's either Neymar or I think Neymar. Say Neymar.
Okay.
Man, I don't know.
I think Neymar, dog. I'm sticking with my Brazil choice, Neymar, boy. Neymar is gonna be the superstar of the World Cup, boy, I'm telling you.
I mean, I have to be
But if
honest.
they give him Kunku a chance, he might score the most goals.
I have to be honest. If I really think that,
That's the safest one.
if I really think
Benzema
Argentina are
in
going
the
to
team
win it,
as well.
then I think
Messi.
Lionel Messi. But do I believe it? No. But if they have to win the final, it has to be.
Or maybe Lutar.
No, in that team, definitely the highest scoring player.
We are playing past Messi.
No, the highest scoring player.
Pass Messi, boy.
Pass Messi.
Okay.
But he's
Whether-
the one
yes.
who made them qualify. He's the one who
So
won
win-
the Copa
so
America.
whether-
This thing is getting to a full soccer match, man. That's fine.
Okay, it's fine. But
we're probably gonna
the top
cut
goal, the
some
top goal
stuff.
scorer for Argentina will be Messi. The top assister will be Messi. Whether they go,
Yeah.
So that's where my logic is coming.
Oh, okay.
Away.
Ball is
Amen.
player of the tournament means.
Gold.
Now player of the tournament, Neymar, boy. Player of the tournament, Neymar, dog. Brazil to win the World Cup.
Now I believe in Hansi Flick. We'll see.
Neymar to win the Ballon d'Or
We'll
next year.
see. Thomas Muller, boy.
Mola.
We'll see.
Neymar's gonna win the Ballon d'Or, boy.
But
And
now,
he's gonna win
cheers,
the World
guys.
Cup.
Enjoy. Hey, continue. What are you
Interesting
saying?
fact.
Sorry, boy. Me, I'm ready to go.
But they're not gonna have a top.
A top performer, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a team effort. That's what I also like. It's gonna be unless Malakai have it.
Hey.
Interesting
What did you say, boy?
Interesting stats. Lionel Messi has played 993 matches in his footballing career. And if they play to the final, he's going to be playing the 1,000 match in his career. And if that happens, written in the stars. If that happens and I was the referee, you have to give it to him. Maybe you have to give it to him. Do something.
Do something as a ref.
I think even the people from Argentina will give you. But yeah, man, Fulltime Footy season 2 episode World Cup. This will be episode 11.
Danko, episode
The World Cup
I like
edition.
World
Coming
Cup
with
edition.
World
content.
Cup edition, boy. We're going all out.
World
that.
Cup
We're going all out,
edition.
boy. I think the next episode we should do. What are we doing next episode? But we'll see.
I don't know. We have to record this episode because our ambassador Go FIFA doesn't talk. He just does this.
Danko.
Se plata.
Dog, did you take a picture?